Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more RimWorld, returning to a no-hope playthrough. And we have some Sniper Party pirates attacking us in force, and they're not joking around. They have taken combat drugs, they have some scary weapons, and they're coming after us. So we have our defenses up. Let's see how well they manage. So we have Leia coming on the way. At least I thought she was. Oh, there she is. She's going to be a little while, though. Not sure what that guy's up to. Okay. Leia might stick around somewhere else. It looks like they might be going for this door. No, I'm not sure what they're up to. Okay, well, that guy went like point blank range to shoot that off. We might be able to put out that fire before this gets blown up. Okay, looks like they're going up that way. Not exactly sure what they're up to, but what I am going to do is just for this meantime, this should be in the home area. Luke, I'm going to undraft you, and then restriction, you're going to be restricted to the home area, and we're going to prioritize extinguishing fire. Okay, so they had another group come this way, which we have already... They're fleeing, so this group didn't even get involved in the combat. I don't think we're going to be able to run these guys down. So let's just have Leia undraft and everybody have their restrictions removed. This will help fight the fire, perhaps. And I believe we managed to get to this before they knocked out any returns. So this went really well, honestly. We're going to get some weapons out of this. I would have preferred to get the charge rifle that this guy here is carrying, but he's on the other side of the base, and by the time I try to run him down, he'll probably be free, so I don't think that we're going to try for that. But we do get a couple LMGs. We get an incendiary launcher, which I really don't care to get. We get a uranium shiv, which will probably just melt down. And we get some of the narcotics that that guy has. I don't really want people using that, unfortunately, but... Okay, so that looks like all of who we killed. So the guy with the pump action, did we not drop him either? Yeah, so that's unfortunate. But we get some LMGs. I don't know how good they are. Let's take a look at one. So, LMG. Range is what? 25.9, so that's fairly short-ranged. And damage is 8. So only slightly more than an assault rifle, but much closer range. Let's take a look at this one and see if that range... Yeah, 25.9. Alright, so that's kind of short-ranged. Don't know if that's really an ideal weapon. The charge rifle would have been better. I think the shotgun would have been good just to have for people that really can't shoot. I mean, it's a decent weapon in that regard. We could rescue one of these guys. So Fox... Mostly gunshot wounds, you're not missing anything. Incapable of firefighting because you're a pyromaniac. I guess that makes sense to a certain extent. You are a jogger. Pretty good at medicine. That would be a decent backup doctor for us. Good at growing and artistic. Not a bad character. It might not be really easily recruited. And honestly, looks like they're about to bleed out. How about you? Okay, you have a scar. You're a pyromaniac, a prostophobe, and a hard worker. Well, hard worker's good, but you're not capable of many things. Not a particularly good character. I think if we try and rescue anyone, it should probably be this person. And we'll make this a prison for the meantime. And old Ben, you are going to capture and then treat. And health. We can't turn that on yet. Don't think I'm gonna try and save the other guy. She dead? Don't know if she's dead or not. Might be dead already. Okay. Treat. Very close to death. So I gotta be quick here. You are using that. Okay. What is your... Yeah, okay, so that we're not going to use full medicine on you. And now that we have you, prisoner, recruitment difficulty, still going to try it. You, on the other hand, we're just going to let you die. I'm going to strip you, though. I hope we haven't put good bodies out over that way yet. We could strip them what they've got. One of the bodies might have been carried away. Yeah. I'm going to assume that person. That means we're going to have to strip them out there. I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer them to be stripped beforehand. Oh, they threw a party after the fighting this off. I guess I would throw a party too. I may keep some of these people up just so that they haul the stuff so it doesn't deteriorate. Matter of fact, C3PO, you're in the area. Can you haul this? Because it's a good one that's in perfect condition, or it was, until that... I guess we did let it deteriorate a little bit. Okay, so Fox has been treated. As far as I can tell, nothing was actually shot off or anything. And we got a mad animal, a local iguana. Oh no, not an iguana. Coming for C3PO though. Let's run away. That was quick. Everybody's going to bed, it looks like. So we didn't quite get everything inside, unfortunately. You know what? I'm just going to forbid that and that. These are just torn up too much. Let's just forbid these things. That's fine. We'll let them deteriorate outside. These are all good for the most part. If I can speak there. I do want the Kevlar helmet. Armor vest isn't great. It will be considered tattered, but... So I'm glad we didn't lose a turret, because we really can't afford to blow through too many components until we have the ability to make our own components. Alright, well, might as well fast forward through the night. Now the problem is the person that should be trying to recruit Fox probably won't do so, because that's a Luke. Because we don't have him up higher. Matter of fact, not very many people are good at social skills, so I'm going to make him 1 priority on Warden. Cooking remains at 2, so he'll Warden above all else, and we'll even raise C-3PO's Warden skills or priority up a little bit. I forget. Incapable of firefighting, okay. That's a lot of people in our colony that are incapable of doing that. Alright, so we should have... Okay, most of the repairs have been done. Now just time to haul stuff. That guy did bleed out, which is fine. I didn't really care. Starvation. Chewbacca is starving. What's going on with him? He needs treated. And nobody's doing that because old Ben probably needs treated. Okay. Treat. Okay, I guess he's just gonna go and get some food, so treat old Ben then. Then old Ben can doctor the others, perhaps? Yeah, there he goes. Alright, so this would be our first real attempt at getting a conversion going. We're making a fair amount of medicine, so whenever we do research the... well, actually, no, we already did research the vitals monitor, didn't I? That would be under miscellaneous, so... Needs to be placed adjacent to a medical bed. So we'll stick that in this corner. It only requires steel, so that's a fairly easy thing for us to do. I kind of expected it to require medicine, but not the case. Oh, I never did set this, did I? That's probably struggling a little bit. Yep. Not set. So it should be bringing that back down. Although the outside temperature being a little bit warmer is making things a little bit challenging for our coolers. They're not quite able to get it to that 20 degrees that they're looking for, but that should be still in the frozen range. We haven't done a predator check in a while. Not seeing any. But this isn't necessarily a thorough check. Fair amount of camels around. Alright, so maybe tomorrow we can try opening these with C-3PO. Didn't get a chance because of the raid. It's nighttime, so we might as well fast forward. The Fox is going to be okay in maybe a day or so. Okay, C-3PO is up and about. Cloud watching. We still haven't picked up all the slate over here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and draft you and have you do the thing. Possible that this is dangerous while we have colonists outside, but okay, so open, draft. Okay. So somebody named Alice popped out and this guy popped out. So rescue. Don't really have an area for him at the moment, so what I'll do is set up a sleeping spot right there. Now you can rescue him. And then old Ben will treat him because he's right there. Okay, I'm guessing Alice is just going to leave the map. I mean, I could have clubbed her over the head and... I think that's so odd that she just walks off like that. I mean, how long were you in there? Crypto sleep sickness. You're 18, but your actual age is 1,575 years, so you were in there for a long time. And then you just wander off. All right, have fun. What about Reich here? Reich is 46, but he's really 49. I don't know how that works, but okay. He's only been in there a short time. I guess if we want to role play it, then what happened was he was injured and then slapped into the cryptosleep casket by the mechanoids that were inside. That's the story we're going to say. Alice has been in there for a long, long time, but... Okay, so he's got a bruise, a gunshot, a scratch, a stab. And he's got cryptosleep sickness. Cargo pods. We'll take a look at that here in a bit. He's got high passion here. High passion here. He's psychically deaf, which technically is somewhat of a good thing. Teetotaler. Okay, it doesn't use chemicals and he uses jogger. Wow, this guy's really good. We want him if we can get him. Alright, cargo pods. Where'd you go? Oh, corn. Alright, we'll take that. Just adds to the food stock. I don't know if we'll end up getting Reich. We could imprison him. Instead, that would have maybe made him upset, but... If he leaves, he leaves. Okay, so Fox is up and around. So we're just gonna keep trying to recruit her. I think that the chance that we have to recruit her isn't terrible, considering how good she is. Now I'm going to have to think about who I want to name her. He's a bad guy. So, I mean, technically Lando was a bad guy that was converted, although you could argue he never really was a bad guy. He just was he was a good person in a bad situation. But with her, she was clearly bad, so we could call her Boba after Boba Fett, although Boba Fett was never converted. Now, I'm going off of the original series here, too, so the episode 4 through 6. Here, took care of the cargo pods. So we just have to see what happens with Reich. If he gets better, he may join us, and if he does, that would, I think, be a good addition. And then I'd have to think about what we're going to call him. Now, this is only a wooden door, so Fox would probably break it down if she chose to do so. She'd have to get through a steel door here and have to get through a bunch of colonists. It would probably shoot her. We do have idle colonists. They're unrestricted, so they should be able to go anywhere. Hard time believing we have idle colonists. Let me guess who that is. It's Leia, our miner, who, if we don't give her mining jobs, gets upset with us. Leia needs a new set of clothes. What do you need? You need a new hat. Okay, we can get you a new hat. We probably have some laying around. That's a good one. It's not a good quality one, but it's ready to be worn. Okay, we've got another raid. All right, tribes people. So there's gonna be a ton of these. They will prepare for a while, then attack. So there's a lot of them. But as tribes people tend to, they only have bows and clubs and things like that. We never did pick up this body. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to be restricted back to Area 2, so any mining job I would have thought about doing is no longer going to be on the docket. And I guess we won't be picking up these bodies after all. And it is getting close to nighttime, too, so I could go on an excursion and take some pot shots at these guys. Bows are fairly long range, though. Let's take a look at this guy. He's got a great bow. That should be the best quality bow that there can be. Range 32, so he'd be able to outrange the assault rifle for sure. So, probably not a good idea. Sniper rifles, we've already discussed, are really problematic if you have somebody running at you. So, we'll just keep an eye on this. And much as I did in the last video, when this raid actually starts, I probably will just cut the video short and we'll tackle this fight in the next video, even though it might only take a couple minutes to really resolve itself. We'll see, we'll see. Depends on how long it takes them to get into the action. Probably going to have everybody in bed here. When that happens. Which, hey, I guess that's a good tactical decision. I almost kind of wonder, does she not have a bed? Oh, Reich has joined the group. Okay, good. I'm not sure if she has... if this counts as a bed that she can sleep in. What we might do is shift her somewhere else. What I could do real quick, though, is we could put a bed in here. That. And if she can't sleep there, she can sleep here. She's complaining about having a table, or not having a table, to eat food on. I mean, we might want to have like a nice prisoner area at some point. And if she's going to be a more long-term person here, it might be worth thinking about it. But you know what? I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So Reich is better and probably doesn't have much in the way of clothing. He's got gold. That's nice. But in any case, he's going to join. I'm pretty excited about having him. And if we get Fox 2, I think that'd be a really good addition. We'll be up to what? How many do we have now? I think we have 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and her would be 9. Okay, so that'd be well, I think the highest we've had so far is 7, so we're already at a high, and then we'll have a new high if we get her. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.